What's up, guys? It's Powerbang here, and I'm bringing you guys a strategy guide today focusing on Town Hall 9 content. We're looking at the Stoned Hobo today. And no, I'm not talking about a homeless man or a bum or anything like that. We're looking at Stoned being 3 golems for a entry into the base, followed up with the Hobo portion, which is Hogs and Bowlers. Now, the Bowlers will go with the Kill Squad along with the Heroes, and the Hogs will clean up any defenses that are left in the defense ring. But let's go ahead and demonstrate this really quickly. First, we'll look at an attack here by Dirt. And we will look at this base right here. Now, what you're kind of looking for to attack are compact style of bases with this. The Bowlers will just devastate any really compact bases we'll see here shortly. And what you're going to see is a very wide set funnel here, attacking from preferably a side of the base and not the corner, because the funnel is much easier to control. So the first thing that happens is you set your golems pretty wide. You will create an edge by dropping wizards or other funneling troops, like maybe baby dragons or minions, on the outside of that golem. Even a balloon is used over here because this outer building is a mortar. He's able to quickly dispatch of that, like so, and he's able to continue with the wizards as well. Now, after you have that funnel reliably set, you can drop in your third golem, which will come down in between your 2 outer golems, like right now. The jump spell that just has gone down, this is a preference thing. You can actually use wall breakers to make the first break-in into the base and use a deeper jump spell, but in this case, Will elects to bring 2 jump spells, and he's going to use them to break in. Well, once you're into the interior and you have triggered some bombs, you can drop that rage spell, and the Bowlers are going to go nuts. Make sure the Queen and the Bowlers are the focus, most specifically the Bowlers, and your second jump spell will go down, and it will always lead you to the Queen that is defending the base. Now, the King finally hops the wall here, the Bowlers are doing work, and once your Kill Squad has done all it can do and everything's kind of deployed, start sending the Hogs. You want to time it so that things are kind of distracted still when the Hogs work their way over to that side, as you've only got 1 heal spell in this particular scenario when you bring 2 jump spells. But when you deploy your Hogs, you want to send it in a group to make sure that the first defense in the ring goes down. And watch here as the the Hogs go in. He tries to surgically deploy them so that they target each of these defenses and they're taken out at the same time. The heal spell is used in the area that is most likely to need a little bit of help. As you can see, there are a bomb over here, and this was known because it's a cleanup, but oftentimes the bombs in the base are very, very noticeable, and the Hogs will continue to clean everything up. But the Queen, the Bowlers have pushed all the way through the base. I know many of you will look at this video and think, well, wait, I don't have high-level heroes. I can't possibly do this. Well, actually, you can. You just need to execute properly, use your tanks, put them in front of your damage-dealing troops, and then put your Bowlers behind them. The Bowlers are what is the key here, and they're what does all the damage in the interior of the base that makes the hogging portion very easy, because everybody should have level 5 Hogs at Town Hall 9 if you expect a 3-star at all. So, keeping that in mind, let's go ahead and take a look at some more attacks. Now, number 23 will be the next one up, and let's go ahead and check this one out. Now, he is going to attack from a corner in this one because these army camps provide such good funneling points. I mean, look at how far this, basically this barracks, they have to go that far to screw up the funnel somehow. And the same thing down on the bottom, they've got to go all the way to the spell factory, this whiz tower, which isn't going to happen. So in goes the third golem, the Bowlers back that up, and the Queen and King are also in as well. And that's going to allow him, with the wall breakers, to place his jump spell deeper into the base. And I bet you guys can probably guess where the second jump spell will go, as it's going to lead them to this Queen. So in everything goes, and as they engage that clan castle and get pretty deep into this base, he's going to save that rage spell for as soon as they start hopping the wall here. So watch the core of this base, watch the gold storage. I mean, just everything starts melting. Absolutely insane. He targets the Hogs into the top and actually uses his heal spell up there because that's where a Tesla farm is. That's where a wizard tower is. That's where everything in this base is that the Kill Squad is basically not going to get. He surgically targets 2 wizard towers on the bottom. 2 Hogs on a wizard tower is typically enough to take that out. You just got to kind of gauge what's around. But really beautiful job here by Credit, taking care of everything else. And you can see how the golems are all the way on the far side of the base. They're tanking this archer tower up here, the mortar. Everything's being tanked by the golem and the king. So really, really nice push here. The rest is just cleanup. He even has a hog to save for the edge of the trash ring. If you know you've got it, you can save those hogs and do some cleanup. Obviously, don't risk the success of your attack based on cleanup hogs, but sometimes you have that luxury. So very nice raid here to Credit. Let's look at one now that, you know, didn't go as smoothly. Just because it was, he had to be more patient here. So let's watch Sir Good Pasture, and we will watch him go in on this base. Now, same style of attack, guys. 18 hogs, 3 golems. Now, these outside defenses make really nice anchors, so look for those. Very reliable spots for your golems to go. And again, look at how much of the outside of this base he's taking care of. The whole broad side of this base is destroyed. The wizards have flattened everything out. The third golem goes in, making sure that it's going to use that gem spell ahead of everything else, and the bowlers go in behind. Now, his bowlers kind of split on him here because he was targeting the center, which is kind of sunk deeper than the outside walls. Now, that little dynamic made it a little bit goofy here, but he decides to use an early heal spell on his kill squad rather than his hogs. So his hogs are going to go naked. And by naked, I mean with no heals, not no clothes. So that'd be just weird. The rage spell goes down in the core here. And notice how he gets the rage spell on the bowlers. And the bowlers are able to just completely rip through this base. And just, I mean, the jump spells here open up everything. Awesome job with that. And he is just absolutely tearing through everything. Notice the Hog Riders, because he had to use the heal spell there, he doesn't have it for this first section, but they're still able to power through. Now, the right side, he's got tanking with this golem here doing everything, but the skeletons, unfortunately, start taking out his Hog Riders, so he's running pretty low. Now, when you have extra tanking late in the raid, or you have heroes up, or something like that, make sure that you're patient. You can see he's got 4 Hog Riders still in the camps, and he's going to wait till this queen and the golem are actually attracting the attention of the defense, and then he's going to send the 4 hogs as soon as the queen starts to approach, like right now. So here they go, 2 onto the Tesla, 2 onto the mortar, and that is that. And the rest is just cleanup. She's going to pop that ability here. And, yeah, that's all. The swag ability, I suppose. But Sir Good Pasture getting it done, even though it was a little bit sketchy, it still didn't matter. Because, you know, he was able to make that thing work just due to the patience. So, really nice job with that. All right, let's look at one more, guys. Let's look at 35. This one, in my opinion, is kind of the epitome of what a Stone Hobo attack should look like. So let's go ahead and watch LT take this base on. And he's only going to bring 1 jump spell on this one, but that's because he's able to wall break a little bit. The wall breakers don't quite work, but he does a great job funneling here. Look at how much he's able to get with these minions that are exposed and not, you know, there's nothing opposing them. So they will get a massive funnel created. He drops in 3 golems. Skeletons right away lock onto them. So that's actually a good thing because he's able to take care of that trap and eliminate that risk for the hogs. Now the bowlers come in behind, and this particular building here could lead them to walking. So it's good that they targeted the right side first, but this one guy up here targets the pump. Now watch him as he will eventually peace out. So there he goes. In we go into the base, and you're going to see that jump spell come down. There is the rage spell for when you head in. The bowlers are doing work. The golems are out front right now. There are 3 golems. Well, 2 of them still unbroken. A couple of golemites as well, but look at that. They're way out front. In everything goes, and he has only decided to bring 1 jump spell because of these long alleys and compartments in the middle that will allow his bowlers and his golems able to walk through this whole thing. Look at the heal on top, keeping all those hogs alive. Excuse me. They work through this section, and he still has 9 Hog Riders available. Now, they work their way into a very dangerous section here with the Teslas, but the Teslas are locked onto golems. So the hogs are able to skate through pretty easily. He decides not even to heal this section because those hogs get hit by spring traps anyways, which actually protected the full health hogs. As they head into the final section, 4 more hogs are still available, and he's able to go ahead and send some of those in to this final section, which is protected by a heal spell and takes out the rest of the base. Well, check this out, guys. We got the 1 bowler from the beginning. Really, really nice job. The way that guy survived was he deployed the hogs surgically and made sure that the hogs got to the defense and got into range of the defenses before that bowler got up there. So bowlers have made it all the way through the base. They're still doing cleanup. Really nice stuff. This one, he only has a level 23 queen, and he's hitting a very high level, Town Hall 9 base. So very, very nice. Just really, really smashing it. So again, guys, set your funnel, set the edges on that. Send the bowlers after your third golem goes in. The heroes along with it. You can either wall break in that first layer or drop a jump spell. And then that second jump spell, or the interior jump spell if it's your first one, you want to lead your kill squad to the queen. You want to do that hopefully through a double giant bomb set to negate that for your hog riders later on. And then rage up those bowlers once they get in range of that core. That way they completely decimate the base. And the little strip of buildings that is left along the outsides, take care of those with surgical hogs. Send in some hogs to each defense, and then you're good to go. But that's pretty much it, guys. That's the Stone Hobo in a nutshell. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. This is Power Bang, and leave a like on the video if you liked it, and subscribe for more. That's all I got for now, guys. Peace out, and we'll check you later.